Hello, my noble fellows, it's King Stibros here, aka Stibe, and this time we are having another metagame of the month. I know that last month, I think I did one of them, the 350 cup, and that video wasn't that good, to be honest. Anyway, now we have a new metagame of the month, and, sorry, it's called Gods and Followers. We also have a mono gen, which is, I believe it's pretty straightforward. You just have to build a team using only mons from one generation. Maybe I do that at some point if I have time and motivation. But I think this Guides and Followers is a very fun other metagame. One of my favorites so far. So I don't have the Smogon website open right now, but basically the idea is that you have a god, which can be anything. It can be a Uber's mon if you want to, and it's of course you know, you want to run Ubers because you can, because only the god can be Ubers. All the rest of the 5 mons have to be uh, they have to be OU or below. And the thing with God is that the rest of the mons you have to share a typing with your god. Like, I'm not going to do the Megamans yet. Maybe I want to go with the Zekrom. I don't know, I don't like this Zekrom team. I like this Aegis Last team. Like Aegis Last is Steel, Ghost. So each of my mons have to either have Steel or Ghost typing. Of course, if I would have a single type mon such as Cernias, for example, as my god, I would have mono fairy team then. But if I have a dual type like Aegis Slash, I can have I don't have to have mono type. I can have either. I must have either Ghost or Steel type shared by each mon. And the thing with God is that you have to keep it alive, or something nice happens. Namely, namely, your all mons start taking curse damage at the end of each turn. I mean, not all at the same time, but the one that is active. So let's go with this Aegis Slash team. This is more of a balanced team, and we have a Shaman as our opposing god, and of course our god is Aegis Slash, and we have Mega Sableye, we have Standard Aegis Slash, we have Scarf, Excadrill, we have, I think this is special defensive Heatran. We definitely want the rocks as soon as possible up, but he might lead up with Lando. We have Life Orb Gengar and an Air Balloon SD Cobalion, and I don't like our matchup at this right now. I think I want to lead up with Sableye in case he leads actually with Charizard, which is not that nice, especially if he is X. He might not be X. It's actually quite hard to say from this his team whether he's X or Y, but because I could be a man and just switch straight into Heatran, but if he's X he actually might not even have EQ. So okay, Heatran is a bit of an ECU to all of his mons except for Lando. So I actually think he has ground type move regardless. So I think what I will do is Mega Evolve and go for Foul Play. Yeah, so he's Zardex, and if he goes for, yeah, he goes for Dragon Dash. This was a great play from us. Absolutely beautiful. And I think I will just go for another. I have no reason not to, and yeah, he crits, and I don't think I mind that too much. In comes Lando. I I could make a play. Switch into Heatran, expecting either knockoff or U-turn. If he goes for knockoff, I could switch into Cobalion and just Swords Dance off from there. Thing is that Shaman is pretty fast. I think I kinda like having Sableye as a death water. So I think I want to switch into Hedron instead of my rocks, or depending on what he does. Yeah, he goes for U-turn, so I think I have a momentum what I mean regardless what he does. So yeah. Sorry, I was a bit lost in my thoughts. Yeah, that power, no doubt. I don't honestly know how well I can take an earth power from a shaman. If I can take an earth power from a shaman, I will go for stealth rocks. I'm just opening my calculator now, so it will take a while. Okay, so this should be a special defensive Hedron. And I think it's 252. And Shaman, Skymin 1. Earth Power has a chance to KO. So I think my better play is to actually go into Gengar. I don't. Shaman is quite strong, but I make the double as she actually, if it's she makes a double into Zapdos, and I think what I want to do is just go for a Sludge Wave, do as much damage as I can, and it does almost half, and Hidden Power doesn't do much. It's almost a 2 KO. If I get a poison, that will help me a lot. But I think what I can do is actually switch back into Heatran and just get up the rocks and maybe toxic him on the defog. I'm pretty sure Zapdos has a defog, so I go for Stealth Rock as Thunderbolt does nothing because I'm specially defensive, and then I go for Toxic on his defog or her, I don't know, their defog, and basically from here on I just keep clicking Stealth Rocks as long as the Zapdos dies, pretty much. And they actually go straight for a Landorus, and what I could do is actually switch straight into my Cobalion, but I'm actually expecting a U-turn. I think Sableye is my best play in case they want to go for Stealth Rock, but they go for EQ, which is good play definitely, and it might be a Scarflanders, so I could go into my Gengar, but it also might be a defensive one. I could go into my Cobalion. The thing is that if they have if it's not a Scarf one, the Shaman just kinda checks me. I would like to go for either SD or Volt Switch, but that's in case it's Scarfed. Well, looking at their team, I don't think it is. So I think I just go for Ironhead. Yeah, it is not Scarfed. And in comes the Zapdos, and what I can do is just go for Volt Switch. I actually could have even set up on the Zapdos, but then again I didn't have really any moves to hit it with. And I definitely do have advantage against the Zapdos. I can just click the rocks again. In comes Talonflame, and I have Ancient Power just for this mon. So it's a bulk upset, I don't care. It's oh yeah, we got the boosts. We even got the boosts. So we might win from here actually, yeah. They forfeited. And yeah, we even might have just swept from here. Okay, I think I want to try my other team next. This Megaman's team is a fun team. This is Hyper Offense. It's Mega Salamence, Scarflandorus, Life of Gladius with Healing Wish, AV Curam, Lead Custom Skarmory, and AV Tornadus. And the thing with this tier is that it's very rare that anyone runs hazard control. Like the last team had defog, but that's very uncommon. So I can just lead off with my Scarman, get up rocks, and a layer of spikes. And our opposing god is Zekrom, which I feel it's one of the most solid gods because the Dragon Electric is just, it's very good combo to build around. Unlike Dragon Flying, but it's fun for hyper offense. As he brings in the Sacrum straight away, but I don't really care, I just want to get up my hazards up as much as possible. So yeah, he should have no way to remove those unless it's like inner focus defog Dragonite, which I for some reason don't find that likely. I got my Curamime AV, I should be able to take any hit from him and go for D-pulls. And this is actually going to do a lot to any of his mons. In comes the Hydreigon, it might even die. Yeah, easily. In comes Altaria. I don't have steel type moves on this set. I have Ice Beam though, and I actually will be faster. So do I want to make that play? I also could just switch straight into my Lando, get up and intimidate and go from there. Because my Curum pretty much gets a kill every time. I actually want to calc this. Does mild. I think I'm timid. Am I not? Oh, I actually might be modest. Yep, I'm modest. So, Altaria, offensive Dragon Dance. Ice Beam will actually KO easily, so I will Ice Beam. Yeah. Yeah, this mon is, it's insanely strong. I'm actually my next match in the Fella, which is the week 4 match. My opponent has a Curum Black, and I definitely have a hard time preparing for it. Yeah, I think we just win from here. Okay, the Sacrum might be a problem, but we actually outspeed it with, don't we? With Orlando, we do. So, how much would Dragon type move do in the first place? I think I take a risk and switch into Lando. I mean, I'm pretty sure that after Intimidate we can take a, oh, it's Draco, but it doesn't matter, and it's not that good on special side. At least I don't think so. So I'm pretty sure he's going to switch out into flying type mon. I'm going to make a risk and just go for Stone Edge straight away as the Dragonite comes in, and we do hit the Stone Edge and not quite KO the Dragonite. I go for another Stone Edge. I don't want the Dragonite to roost or anything on my switch. And from here we also basically win with the Salamence if we just get a chance to Mega Evolve, but we might not even get a chance, so we don't need Salamence. We win with Curum as well. And he actually went for extreme speed. And here we actually have a chance to Mega Evolve if we want to. And I think I want. So we mega evolve and just go for Dragon Claw. No reason to risk the Dragon Dance. Yeah, extreme speed did 25%, not that much at all. Here comes Zekrom, which is most likely Scarfed, and I think my best play is just to sack the Tornadoes. This is bad, actually, to be completely honest. I'm going to Lottie. I don't need Lottie that much. I can just drop a Draco and hope. Damn it, it didn't get even confused. Okay, I actually might just get swept here, but okay, the Raikou most likely is not scarfed because the Zekrom is. But now it will get confused and it is scarfed, so I think my best play is to go for D-Dance anyway, because if he breaks through confusion I lose anyway. So he does, so it's GG. This was a bit embarrassing. Whatever. I want to take another match with this team. As my mouth is drying. Okay, so we have Palkia, which is also a very solid mon to build around, and our opponent has also a Current Black. There's Azumarill, which is a nasty mon, and there's Latias, which is a form of hazard control, unfortunately. But I think I want to lead off with Skarmory regardless and just do all the damage I can. I will go for... I mean, you... Would he like go for Valley Drum first turn? I'm going to taunt just in case. Okay, he knocks off. I'm fine with that because I'm not gonna get too much. I'm not gonna get that much use from the hazards anyway, so it's not that it matters too much. Just because he has that Latios. Anyway, Kyurem is definitely my best play at this point. I'm just clicking the Fusion Bolt. I might die to play rough, but I think I can live with it. What I actually can do is just go into Mensa and Mega Evolve. And most likely what he will bring in now is his Scarfer, so it's Kyurem, which is good to know. And unfortunately I have my own Kyurem no more. I have to sack something, and my team is so weak to ice from here. I think I actually want to sack my Landorus so that I can bring in my AV Tornadoes after that. Okay, the Dragon Claw does nothing, which is great, and I want to go for knockoff to be honest. And I want to save my landers because from here on I can just switch into tornadoes and fire off a hurricane. And now I can just win with men's. I go for knockoff. Yeah, he lost his Scarfer, so men's should just win from here. I should outspeed his. Wait. Oh, I'm adamant. Damn it. Stupid me. Anyway, yeah. I think my only play is to go for Healing Wish and try to sweep with Lando, but I don't think. Yeah, he went for the dance, which doesn't matter necessarily because I outspeed. It's just whether or not I can one hit. Yeah, it doesn't tie to one. And he went for another D dance. So yeah. GG, but I think that's all for today. This is very fun other metagame. I really recommend it. But it's Stibe signing out until next time. Bye.